Welcome to YQ Academy Core Java Interview Questions and Answers. 1. What is class level lock? In Java, a class level lock, also known as a static lock or a class lock, is a lock that is associated with a specific class rather than with an instance of the class. It is used to synchronize access to static synchronized methods or blocks. When a thread tries to enter a synchronized static method or block, it must acquire the class level lock associated with the class in which the method or block is defined. Only one thread can hold the class level lock at a time, which means that other threads attempting to enter synchronized static methods or blocks in the same class will be blocked until the lock is released. Example: in the above example, both the static method and another static method are synchronized on the class level. This means that when a thread enters either of these methods, it acquires the class level lock associated with the myClass class. 2. Can we synchronize static methods in Java? Yes, we can synchronize static methods in Java. When a static method is marked as synchronized, it means that only one thread can execute that method at a time. This ensures that concurrent access to the static method is properly synchronized and avoids potential data race conditions. Synchronizing static methods can be useful when you have shared resources or critical sections of code that are accessed by multiple threads. By synchronizing the static methods, you ensure that the code is executed safely and consistently, preventing data inconsistencies and race conditions. 3. Can we use synchronized block for primitives? No, synchronized blocks cannot be directly used with primitives in Java. The synchronized keyword in Java is used to provide mutual exclusion and synchronization for shared objects or resources. It ensures that only one thread can execute a synchronized block of code or a synchronized method at a time, preventing concurrent access and potential data race conditions. Primitives such as int, char, boolean, etc. are not objects and do not have built-in synchronization features. They do not have intrinsic locks associated with them, which are required for synchronization using the synchronized keyword. However, if you have a scenario where you need to synchronize access to a primitive variable, you can use an object wrapper class such as integer, character, or boolean to achieve synchronization. 4. What are thread priorities in Java? Thread priorities are used to indicate the importance of a thread to the thread scheduler. Each thread is assigned a priority value that determines the order in which threads are scheduled for execution by the underlying operating system. Thread priorities in Java are represented by integer values ranging from 1 to 10, where 1 is the lowest priority and 10 is the highest priority. The default priority of a thread is set to the priority of the thread that creates it. 5. What are importance of thread priorities in Java? 1. Priority-based scheduling. Thread priorities help determine the order in which threads are scheduled for execution. Threads with higher priorities are more likely to be executed before threads with lower priorities when the CPU becomes available. 2. Responsiveness and real-time behavior. By assigning appropriate priorities to threads, developers can prioritize the execution of critical or time-sensitive tasks. This ensures that important computations or real-time processing are given higher priority, resulting in improved responsiveness and timely handling of events. 3. Resource utilization. Thread priorities can be used to manage resource utilization and ensure that critical threads or tasks get sufficient CPU time. By assigning higher priorities to threads performing essential computations or providing important services, developers can allocate resources effectively. 4. Thread coordination and synchronization. Thread priorities can be leveraged in scenarios where coordination and synchronization between threads are required. By assigning different priorities to threads, developers can control the order of execution and ensure that certain threads are given precedence over others. 5. System-specific behavior. The behavior of thread priorities can vary across different operating systems and JVM implementations. However, by setting appropriate priorities, developers can take advantage of the available platform-specific scheduling mechanisms and optimize thread execution within the constraints of the system. 6. Explain different types of thread priorities. 1. Min_priority 1. This is the minimum priority value and represents the lowest priority for a thread. Threads with this priority are scheduled to run only when no other threads of higher priority are active. 2. Norm_priority 5. This is the default priority value assigned to threads if no explicit priority is set. It represents the normal or medium priority. Threads with this priority are scheduled to run in a balanced manner with respect to other threads of different priorities. 3. Max_priority 10. This is the maximum priority value and represents the highest priority for a thread. Threads with this priority are given the highest preference for execution and are scheduled to run before threads with lower priorities. This is the end of our Java interview questions. We hope you enjoyed learning with YQ Academy. Until another time, goodbye.